By this point, all the exam courses have finished and we were left to revise on our own. There was also an exam briefing for first years and there were some really interesting facts about how Cambridge exam papers are marked, so I thought I would share some highlights with you.
No B up towards 50 and everybody else proportional. So the end result is that 25% of people get marks 70 above and the bottom 10% get marks of 50 and below. Ordering is preserved. So if somebody got a higher mark of you before we referenced, they're still going to get a higher mark. What's actually important isn't the mark, it's the rank.
Let me just repeat what he said. What is actually important is not the mark, it's the rank. In May I already knew that, so that didn't come as a surprise, but I remember hearing it in November or October and feeling shocked. It felt so unfair after what seemed a very fair UMS system for A-levels to be judged against your peers and not the whole country. What they assume is that every year there is approximately the same distribution for the marks, so after some magic normalization you get your rank. You are very much dependent on how people around you perform. So if you think you'll fail a paper, maybe it's time to take that nerdy friend for a drink. I'm not sure how other subjects do it. I know that some courses definitely get their results strictly from their personal webpage or from their director of studies. But computer scientists can see the result of every single comms key. By result, I mean just the class mark, not marks for every single paper or not even the rank.
Normalised marks, which we can add up and then we can stick them together. For 400, we draw class boundaries and we draw it so that 25% of you get 4 at first, that's on the total, 400. 55% of you get an upper second, 12.5% get lower second, and the rest get either a third or an unclassed if you get below 40% as you go. Those divisions are the same as used by engineering. As I said, Natsuki is similar. On Monday, June 27th, 2 p.m. usually. They come out on campuses. I want to stress that very, 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 very few people fail. It's fewer than 1%. So, 100 or so comms keys, less than one of you do. University, interesting enough, it doesn't say you have failed. They simply don't put your name on the class list. Do you remember in your first week here, possibly in your first day, you signed something probably called a matriculation book? Right, you didn't know it, that's a legal document. So your college has rules and regulations. One of those rules is, I hereby agree to obtain a class in every exam I'm entered for. So if you don't obtain a class, you've broken a college rule. And if you break a college rule, the college can throw you out.
Look at this nice table. It basically shows, the blue ones, how much I don't have to do. Because those questions are relevant this year. How lucky. That's how many books were returned at the end of the year. When I work in the library, I do usually shelf, but there are some other tasks like going to a shop to collect books or cover them or stamp them. Doesn't sound very exciting to you? Well, believe me, after you see those huge piles on the floor, suddenly everything but shelving becomes the best job ever.
I love children, but I just hate tourists. I live above this lane where everyone wants to go, and they never shut up. They just keep coming. and talk, and talk.
That was me being distracted by almost everything during my revision. There is a rule, I think, in almost all colleges that during exams there is supposed to be quiet time when no one is allowed to shout or even speak loudly on college grounds. If I'm not mistaken, I think even tourists are not allowed in at this time. But of course we have no control over people outside of college. So there was no way for me to tell them to shut up. And no, I couldn't close the window because it was late May and it was super hot. Thank you for watching. The next vlog will be finally on how my exams went, so don't miss it. Bye!